In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the exact way that you can make $250,000 this year in income in 2024. This pretty much is breaking down $20,000 per month in profit and how you can scale your life insurance business past that. If we have not yet met, my name is Johnny Nitafan. I sold over $700,000 of life insurance premium all over the phone, and now I'm helping agents just like you scale their life insurance business past $20,000 per month in profit, $250,000 a year without sacrificing friends and family and time that you like, quality time that you can never get back, because I believe life is short and we're only here for a little bit. And I firmly believe that if you can master and you can get the money out of the way and you can stop being in a lack mindset and constantly have to think about pricing and how much things cost, and you can completely eliminate the fear of not being able to make money, that's where true freedom comes. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down with you guys 3 things and tips to be able to hit $250,000 net income here in 2024. So without further ado, let's just get right into the video. The first thing that you need to do so that you can hit these goals is you have to break down the numbers. 250,000 seems like a ton of money, $250,000, but it's really not that much when you break it down to what you need to do on a monthly basis and what you need to do on a weekly basis, and do that with consistency. Because at the end of the day, it's just a math equation. And that's what's cool, is once you get the skills down of learning how to sell, you will be able to scale your business to however much you want, because it really just becomes numbers that you just need to solve for. So that's why it's super important, if you are not already doing this, is to track your numbers. Track every piece of data that you can possibly do. I was talking on our community call in the group that I actually help coach agents one-on-one with, and I was talking to them about the importance of mastering your data and collecting every piece of data as humanly possible, because the person with the most data is going to win at the end of the day. So here's what that looks like: tracking the dials, tracking contacts, tracking appointments, tracking presentations run, tracking your closing ratio, tracking how many leads you generate, tracking all these things you need to track so that you know exactly what problems you're facing inside your business. And here's a little side note that I learned from paying like over 5 figures to coaches and mentors. Like, one of the biggest things that I've learned in my business to take the emotions out of it is figuring out and asking the question consistently, what problem am I trying to solve? Data allows you to make really good educated decisions because you have the numbers right in front of you. So you have to ask yourself, what problem are we trying to solve? Are we trying to solve for a sales problem? Maybe you don't have a sales problem. Maybe you're a closer, you know how to close. Maybe it's the commission structure that you're in. Maybe you're getting a 25% commission. Maybe you are getting all the right leads, but you don't know how to close. Like, these are only things you can only ask this question when you have the data right in front of you and you're able to diagnose exactly what type of problem that you have in your business. So you have to be able to track the data so that you can break down your numbers into this yearly goal, break that yearly goal down into a monthly goal, or a quarterly goal into a monthly goal, into a weekly goal, into a daily goal. So that is my challenge for you to be able to get to $250,000 in net income this year, is breaking the numbers down to where it's just simple, because simple scales, fancy fails. When I started really tracking my numbers, 30 days after I made $20,000 in net income straight into my bank, I spent $1,200 on leads and I made back $22,000 just by tracking these simple metrics. So break down your yearly goal and your outputs, right? So you want to look at what outputs am I really wanting in my life? So $250,000 for 12 months. That's every 6 months, or in the 6-month time span, it's $125,000. How do I accomplish that goal? And break it down to monthly so that you can hit that with ease. This is a simple hack that I started really doing for every goal that I have in business, in personal life, in my relationship with God, with my wife, in anything that I want to grow in. I switched the focus from, okay, I want to be able to hit this goal, but let me set the inputs that I have to do on a daily basis so that I can hit that goal on a weekly basis as well. If I want to drop 40 pounds, I'm setting weekly and daily goals to hit. So calories, what's my working out schedule like? Am I doing resistance training? Like, what am I doing on a day-to-day basis, a weekly basis, a monthly basis, so that I can hit the bigger goal? So you have to figure out how many appointments that you need weekly to be able to close so that you can consistently hit that number. So say every person that you sell is worth $1,000 for the year to you. So you need to make 250 sales that actually issue that you get paid on, but we'll just say for the sake of the example, you need to sell 250 people. Let's break that down to a monthly basis. So on average, we're going to need to sell 20 to 22 people per month so that you can hit that yearly goal, which is $250,000. Now, from there, you're going to break it down to even the weekly. So every week, how I look at it is I need to sell 5 policies worth $1,000 to me in net income so that I'm able to hit that $250,000. So figure out whatever your metrics are, whatever a client's worth to you, how much you need to spend to be able to acquire that customer, what your return on your investment is on ads or leads or whatever you're running, so that you can hit this goal. It's not that big of a deal, but you have to have the small inputs every single day, 3 to 5 presentations every single day, so that I can get 1 to 3 sales a day. So I can be able to hit 5 sales a week easily, 22 sales a month, and I can be able to scale on from there. So that wraps up my first point of breaking down your numbers. Focus on the short-term inputs so that will create your long-term outputs. Now, number 2, this is super important as well, but number 3 is going to be even more important. So you want to stay till the end of this video for that. So number 2 is you have to have an abundance of leads coming in. And I'm talking 20 to 30, even 50 brand new leads coming in every single day that are hot and ready to speak with you about life insurance. The reason why this is so important is because it, one, allows you to have a confidence and a stability in your business so that you're consistently just able to sell policies like clockwork. Whenever I coach agents, I talk to them and say, you have like having an abundance of leads and lead flow that is consistently coming in and day out, day in and day out, that will allow you to scale to whatever you want because you have an abundance mindset. And that's overlooked in this business is, yeah, you can have the right skills, you can have the right marketing, you can have the right, whatever it is, the system in place. But if your mindset doesn't feel abundant, if you don't feel like there's a ton of people out there that are wanting to buy life insurance from you specifically, and that you can be profitable in this business, you're simply not going to. It all starts with your mindset. So for you to be able to hit $20,000 per month or $22,000 per month, all you need to do is just have consistent lead flow that you can consistently be calling on, getting 3 to 5 hours of talk time in daily. And from these people that are coming in and booking on your calendar, or you getting booked on your calendar from AI, or even calling in because of the automations that are being set, from here, all you need is a question-based framework to be able to close anybody every single time and have a simple, duplicatable, and replicatable process that you can do day in and day out, day in and day out, because it all comes back to the first point, which is your inputs that you need to do on a daily basis. So the 20 to 30 leads, like having an abundance of leads flow, will lead to having an abundance mindset and give you more confidence that, hey, if somebody doesn't buy from me, it's totally okay. And you end up qualifying them and seeing if they're the right client rather than the other way around, because it's super powerful when you understand that the person who makes the sale is the person who needs it the least. So if you need it the least, if you are getting objections and you're simply like, hey, this person isn't going to be a good client, you don't sell them. And that'll help your overall morale as you sell, that you're selling the right people and you're not just selling anybody who has a heartbeat. Now, number 3 is, it sounds simple, but you have to get around other people making $20,000 per month. And the reason that I say this is because it seems like a big number, but when it's the standard and people are consistently doing this around you, it doesn't feel as crazy. I love this quote. I was listening to a podcast with Brandon Carter, and he was talking about the idea of you don't rise to your potential, you fall to your standard. So who are you surrounding yourself with? I want to ask you, like, who are you listening to? Are you listening to people who are uplifting, encouraging, that are not takers, but they're givers? People who are like, have a level of business acumen, have a level of skills, like in sales ability and marketing ability that you want to have? Or is your network people who are just wanting to watch Netflix, who just care about eating out all the time, that don't really align with your goals? That you're going to be the sum of the 5 people that you hang out around the most. So it's super important to get around people that are wanting to scale past $20,000 per month, or already doing it right now, or already have done it. They will be able to give you insights that most other people can't. And good news is, like, I've done this, and that's why I make these videos, so that you can be profitable, that you can make money in this industry, because the reality is a lot of people are going broke in this industry. So just know that you are not alone, that I was once there. I was the person that I felt like $250,000, like literally over a year ago, heading into 2023, I felt like this was such a big ask. This was like such a tall mountain to climb. The reality is, when you break down the numbers, when you find out the inputs that you need to do daily to be able to hit your output of a yearly goal, how if you're able, once you have the abundance of lead flow and you get around people who their standard is 20,000, like a 20,000 is a bad month, 30, 40, 50,000's more of a better month, that's when you really start leveling up. So I hope this helps. Thanks for watching till the end of this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, share with a friend if you found this valuable. If you want to make $250,000 in income here in 2024, click the link down below, get on my calendar, and let me help you get there. So you're around people consistently that their standard is 20,000 per month, and that's not a good month. That's just kind of an average, mediocre month. So I can't wait to see you guys in the community. Don't forget, bet on yourself because you only have one life. I believe in you. You got this. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.